Today is June 5th, 2019. This is Naomi. Hi, Naomi.
Hello.
Naomi entered the office on October 1st, 2018 with a tear of her medial meniscus on her left knee, and she had a fairly long history going back all the way to 2005, 2006 of knee complaints from multiple injuries to her left knee. So, Naomi, would you like to just share a little bit about your history?
Sure. Several times in my past, I would fall downstairs and end up on my knee. What else did I do? I actually stepped off of a stage and landed on my feet, but landed on that left knee particularly. So for some reason, there was this thing going on with my left knee in particular, and finally last summer, I ended up jogging just a little bit, and all of a sudden there was this intense pain. Tried to work with it during the summertime, and it just wouldn't do what I wanted to do. Got the MRI, and the MRI showed that I had a torn meniscus.
Yes.
So that's why I started hunting for answers.
So do you mind if I just show your MRI?
Absolutely, go for it.
Okay. So here is Naomi's MRI. And you can see findings: medial compartment, medial meniscus, complex tear of the posterior body and posterior horn. Posterior root is intact. Anterior horn is also intact. The articular cartilage showed low-grade partial thickness cartilage loss in the medial femoral condyle, and the tibial plateau cartilage defects were not present. And then there was also patellofemoral compartment up to high-grade partial thickness cartilage loss in the medial patellar facet, no focal trochlear cartilage defect. So there was a patellar issue in conjunction with Naomi's medial meniscus tear. So it's now been 8 months.
8 months.
And what's happening with your knee? Give me kind of an update.
Sure. Well, the best way that I can describe what's going on is almost a year ago, we went to Colorado, and this is obviously right after I had my major pain with it. But I didn't want to stop the trip, so we went, and I was very timid to do anything. I didn't even want to barely go, you go to Colorado, you go hiking. Well, no, I didn't want to do that at all. Did a little bitty bit and was very, very tentative. This year, we actually just got back from a trip, and I was able to climb up to see an awesome waterfall. I was able to climb up to a cool fire tower, which took quite a strenuous activity.
Well, was that the one with the rocks you were telling me about?
Zapata Falls had lots of big rocks that I had to climb over, and that should be concerning.
And it was uneven terrain also, correct?
Uneven, a lot of uneven. In fact, I was concerned that Dr. Sleevely wouldn't like what I had done. But I did it anyway, and I was unscathed. The final one that was a very, very difficult one for me, I thought it would be, was the Great Sand Dunes. And I went ahead and I got all the way up to a summit and got back down with nothing happening whatsoever. I was so thrilled and honestly thanking God for what has been happening in my knee. So I'm a very, very, very happy girl.
So if you had to rate, Naomi, the level of improvement over the last 8 months, 0 to 100, 0 no change, 100 perfect ideal, what % improvement would you give your recovery at this point?
Yeah, right. From what I've experienced, for sure 80, maybe up to 90.
80 to 90%?
I'm not jogging or running yet, but that's like the last thing. And I never really ran anyway, but
Sure.
Jogging would be nice to be able to do.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's phenomenal.
It is.
And I was super excited today when you shared that you'd been to Colorado, you did those 3 hikes, you'd had no aggravation,
Right.
no swelling,
No.
no irritation. It was just solid. So that is praise the Lord.
It is.
Yeah. So do you have any advice for future patients?
Sure. Well, the thing that got me in here was I really, really, really didn't want any of my meniscus cut out. I didn't. And so I started searching for answers, and that's honestly Google search, and Dr. Joe came up, and I gave a call. And I was desperate enough, but I was also hopeful. I had a lot of faith that this would work. And as long as you follow the program of what he says, it works.
How difficult? Can you just tell me how difficult it was to follow the program?
I don't believe it's difficult. If you find yourself at a place where you're coachable, you're teachable, you want it to happen, you want to do it naturally, and you're ready, it's not difficult.
Not
No.
difficult. Great.
No.
Do I have your permission, Naomi, to share your story
Absolutely.
with doctors, students, patients,
Doctors,
anywhere?
students. Yep, please do.
Any
Please,
restriction
please
on
do.
that?
Not at all. No, go for it.
Really super appreciate it.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.